Good morning. My name is V.Sundaram. I am past president of CODISSIA and presently I am the director for CODISSIA Defense Innovation and National Incubation Center. First of all, my thanks to Mr. Ramanan Ramanathan who allotted us the National Incubation Center for the first time. And we have been declared the first defense innovation center in the whole country in India. And we have our incubation center here at Hall C. My advice to the startup companies first is, we have already 30 incubators in our incubation center, and what we find is there has never been a financial discipline, when they started business. I think that is one area where we have to very clearly teach them before they come as a startup what the financial discipline is and how we are going to manage the practices. This is one thing, and I request the Tamil Nadu government to make a survey of how many startups started and how many failed and how many the failure reasons for the failure. That is most important for the new startups to come. See, that is the major problem what we have been seeing all these places. So that's one thing that what we need. And similarly, I would request you select few of the entrepreneurs who have been very successful in MSMEs, put them in the board, and ask them to make a feasibility study of these startups, when they emerge as startups, when they start their DPR and all that. So that's one important thing what you have to consider that. I think none of the governments have considered that. And next is, for example, myself, Ramul, in all these entrepreneurs here, most of the CODISSIA entrepreneurs are all small MSMEs. We have great experience in our job because we have just started from roots, and we teach our children, grandchildren and great-grandchildren also the technology. It doesn't fail. All that is happening is, we are not very well versed with the new technologies like the artificial intelligence or virtual reality or Internet of Things and all that. Now if we have to expand our companies, we do not have these technologies because the youngsters have more of these technologies. So we are ready to come as investors into these companies for equities, maybe 20% or 30% of their equity. So that's how, we can take care of their administration as well as the financial part of it. So that's one most important thing what I would like to stress. And similarly, CDIIC had framed a peculiar model which I don't think none of the other incubators have formed. I would like to just make a small introduction about that. We are investing into machinery. What is required for our, startups? And most sophisticated machineries we invest. So once they start doing the prototype, when the prototype is ready, when they get into manufacturing, it's very difficult for them to get these components done outside. So we give these machines at a very subsidized for these people until they self-sustain, and we teach them how to manufacture, how to get the best quality out of it. So once their product is good, then they are ready to go out. So that's how the model, I think this model, we invite all of you, Mr. Vishnu, Mr. Shankar, all of them to our incubation center. Even today it's there. So you can just have a look at Hall C. So that's one most important thing. And again, similarly, when we are talking about startups, I think we have to teach them a startup is a journey to achieve 100 crores. Just starting a new company doesn't mean a startup. So that's one thing we have to insist. They have to have a roadmap for 100 crores. And I request Mr. Shivaraja Ramanathan to include CDIIC from next Tamil Nadu Thiruvizha year, so that we can also be a part of it. And I now request everybody to please visit whoever have time to our incubation center today. So we'll have more discussion. Thank you, sir.
Sure. Thank you.